Hey, what's going on, Kinship Youth? Pastor Greg got my thought for the day. So my thought for the day is this: flip the script, right? So with this coronavirus thing going on and everything like that, a lot of people are at home, out of school, out of work, and as far as I'm concerned, just me, this is just my thought on the matter that this isn't nothing but the enemy, right? So I say it's nothing but the enemy because one, this virus attacks your respiratory system, right? Your lungs, your breathing, things like that, right? Psalm 150 verse 6 says, "Let everything that breathes sing praises to the Lord," right? So you want to affect my ability to sing praise to the Lord. You want to affect my ability to call out to the Lord. You want to affect my ability to call out to Jesus, the name that is above all names. And guess what? Coronavirus is just a name that Jesus is above, right? So the next thing this thing does is spreads because people are gathered in groups and crowds and things like that. So it spreads quicker, right? So now everybody needs to isolate themselves and practice social distancing, right? But the word says in Matthew 18:20 that when two or three or more are gathered in my name, I am there with them, right? So now you want us to be isolated. You want us to be segregated. You want us to be separated where we can't be together, where we can't come together in community, where we can't come together in worship, right? On the flip side of that, in Hebrews in chapter 10, it said, "Let us not neglect coming together as is the custom of some," right? "But encouraging one another as the day draws near," right? Hebrews 10:25, right? The enemy wants to separate us, right? So the enemy prowls around like a beast looking for someone to devour, right? Every nature channel you've ever watched, when the lions or the jackals or whatever and they hunting, they're trying to pick off the ones that are off by themselves. They never attack the pack head on, right? They try to scare them, they get them to separate, and they try to hit the one that's by itself. Same thing here, right? The enemy's just using this other tool to do it. So when I say flip the script, I say we take the weapons that I feel the enemy uses to distract us, like the social media, the phones, the Netflix and chill, all that stuff, right? Really, it's a distraction, right? To keep you focused on the things of the world versus looking towards the Lord, right? So when I say flip the script, I say we need to flip it on them, right? So we are going to be stuck in our homes. Why don't we use those Snapchats and things like that instead of using them to be about gossip and be about drama and be about nonsense and posting dumb videos that have no value at all? Flip the script and start using it to edify and uplift your brother, your sister in Christ, right? Hit them up on the FaceTime, pray with them, talk with them, see how they doing, right? Send them an encouraging word, right? Instead of, if y'all disagree on something, calling each other dumb and using words to tear each other down, why don't we use this time to uplift one another, encourage one another, be positive to one another, right? So, like some churches are already doing, they putting out, they're doing stuff online. They're gonna go live, and you can worship right there in your living room. Let's do that. Flip the script. Use these methods of distraction. Now we're gonna use those methods that we usually use for distraction as a method of interaction, so we can interact with one another. Right. So I'm challenging all you guys. Right. Instead of posting silly selfies, hit your brother or sister up on Snap. Hit them up on the Instagram. Hit them up on Facebook. If you use Marco Polo, whatever it is, use it. Record a video yourself. Hey, brother, sis, I just want to check on you. I just want to make sure you're good. I'm here for you. What do you need? Can I pray for you? Right? Let's do that. Let's be part of uplifting one another. Let's be part of encouraging one another. Right? Let's not stay isolated so we can get picked off. Let's come together. Even in a virtual sense, let's come together. And let's all be on the same page, right? Uplifting the name that is above all names. Stay blessed. Love you guys.